Hello. What is up, everybody? How are you? We are going to do tonight's live. We got a lot of stuff that I have finished. We got lots of stuff going on. So if you are joining us, say hi in the comments. Let me know you are here. If you're joining us on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, as well as if you are joining us for our collab box. Our collab boxes are shipping on, I'm going to ship them at least a day early on November 4th. I might ship them on Monday. So we shall see. I want to make sure that you guys get them before we start the tutorials on the 10th. So make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel so that you get the notifications when we go live. There is, there will be an email that goes out with the schedule. Sorry, you guys probably can't see me. There will be an email that goes out with the schedule for all of the tutorials. I think I sent it out to most everybody already. If you did not get that email, please email me and I will make sure that you get it. I will be posting it on socials all over the place. So we will be doing a live every day that week, the week after the box is shipped. So from November 10th to November 14th, we will have a live tutorial every single day. Sometimes during the day, there will be 2 tutorials. And if you can't make the tutorial while we are doing it live, don't worry, you won't miss anything. You will be able to go back and watch the replays. So you don't necessarily have to join us during the time that we will be live, but that will be, joining us live will be the time that you can ask us questions about things that we are working on as we are doing them. I will try to follow up with the comments from the people who post them that I missed them during the live. So you'll still be able to do that. And then there's always our Facebook group, which in the Facebook group, you'll be able to ask your questions. And there's a ton of people that will be able to help you along in that Facebook group too. So I'm trying to go live on TikTok again. I have my other phone doing that. So if you're over there and you can't quite see me, I think all they can see is the projects. So if you're joining us again, say hi, let me know you are here. I can see the comments this time. So if you're joining us over there, I can see what you're saying this time. But I see that Miss Julia is here. How are you? Miss Diana is here. How are you, honey? Julia says she is all signed up. Awesome. Yes. I literally cannot wait to get the boxes out to you guys. I have someone who works with me a couple days a week, and she has been helping me, thank God, pack everything. And it is crazy. We're only doing 100 boxes. And at this point, I think when we counted today, we were up to 70. We had 70 boxes packed already, and we have 30 left to pack. So they will be ready for next week, which is why I think I'm just going to go ahead and get them shipped out on Monday. Then that will make sure that you guys get them in time as well. So if you are new and know nothing about the collab boxes, every month we put together a bling box. We put together our bling boxes, and normally these have a project, 5 to 6 packs of rhinestones, a pattern, and then we also have our mix of the month pack, which has a new mix for the month, a solid color in a single size, and then a solid color in a multi-size. And then there's a small project that goes in that. So this box, and that's just normally something that we put together, then we do tutorials with you guys, all of that fun stuff. So this box that we are doing for November, the one that is shipping in November, on November 4th, this is literally the biggest box that we have put out like to date. There is 7 other brands that are partnering with us or sponsoring the box. that have items in the box in one way or another, whether that's projects, whether that's supplies, whether that's glue, paint pens. Like we normally don't reveal what's in the box too, but I had so many people that are not familiar with how we do our boxes that they weren't sure what they were getting. They were really apprehensive. So I did kind of like reveal all of the projects and everything that is in the box. So there's no question at this point about what is in the box. If you go to our website, blingyourthings.com, you can see a picture of all of the items that are going to be in that box. There was less than 20 boxes left too. So there's not that many left. If you want to get one, I would not wait to get one. We are having a sale on the website, and if you have an ambassador code, that is the only way that you can save on the collab box right now. So if you know one of our ambassadors, go grab their code and you can save on the collab box. It saves you 10%, so $15. If you don't know one of them, go join our Facebook group, and all of the ambassador codes are posted in there. You just need to look around for them. So there is that. But there are 7 projects in that box. There is 70 or 80 gross of rhinestones. So a whole lot of rhinestones. There's paint pens. There's 2 different types of glue. There is a bunch of products from Maker Flow. They are sponsoring the box. They're our featured sponsor, and they literally gave me a lot of items to put in the box, which is like super awesome. They're actually going to be joining us. Sam and Danny from Maker Flow are going to be joining us on the tutorial, I believe, on Tuesday of that week. So that's going to be super fun. Gabe from Gemifly is going to be joining us. Renee from Tumblers by Renee. And RB Craig Designs, they're all going to be joining us on the lives. We're going to be doing them together. So not only are you guys going to get to work on the projects with me, but you're also going to see the owners and the employees who work at the companies and the brands who've put products in this box, so that you get to know them a little bit more on a personal level as well. We're all going to be teaching you fun and exciting things, so I'm looking forward to that as well. Working on all the tutorials, doing all this stuff. Like literally, we will be doing so much blinging that week. It's not even funny. So if you haven't gotten one, don't wait to get one. There's less than 20 left. You can get them at blingyourthings.com. And if you want to save 10%, grab an ambassador code. If you don't have one, go join the Facebook group, look around, and you can find one. Other than that, let's see. So I got, sorry, I'm trying to check on TikTok too, because I can actually like see your guys' comments this week. I couldn't see last week, and I think a lot of people were asking questions, and I couldn't even see the comments. So let's see. This project, this one, the soap dispenser, this was in October's Bling Box with the pattern. And let me change on here and just go to just this one. And you guys see this? You guys see my hair? Like, I don't know what's over here. It's like this piece of my hair has just been sticking straight out to the side all day. It decided it wanted to be crazy. Oof. Hopefully that works. All right, there you should be able to see. So this soap dispenser is what was in the October Bling Box. Was this was last month, right? Yeah, this was the project that we did last month. If you're still wanting to do something Halloween, there is this one. We used Neon Moon, the custom mix. We used Neon White in a multi-pack, and then Neon White and SS16. If you wanted to do this without the boo, you could follow the same pattern and do a scatter at the bottom and do honeycomb at the top and kind of just like work them together so that it kind of looks ombre-ish, kind of like bubbly-ish. You could do that too. And then the neon stones are black light reactive. So if you have them under a black light, they kind of glow and all of that good stuff, which is why they are the neon ones. This is the other one. I think we did this one. Was it last year? It's either last year or the year before. This one has the custom mixed Tennessee whiskey on it. And then there is like the girl and the like guy little skull and crossbones. So this one is super fun. All kinds of stuff for Halloween. I've seen some people said they were already working on Christmas stuff. You go, girl. Get ahead. Okay, so this was the project that was in this month's box. Hi, Miss Teresa. How are you? And Teresa that just joined us, I still need to make an announcement in the group. Over in our Facebook group, she is going to be helping us with posts and approving people and helping manage the Facebook group, which thank you for volunteering your time to do that. It is super appreciated. Okay, so this is the pattern that was in this month's box. It is, depends what you want to call it. It's either a dual honeycomb pattern. I call it that because there's two different sizes. We're alternating between a SS20 and a SS10. Basically, in a honeycomb pattern, you're working them all together. Some people call it the cushion fill. It really just depends. It's just a fill pattern where you're alternating two different sizes of stones. This one's using SS20 and SS10. You could use SS20 and SS6, SS8. Any size that's really smaller than an SS16 so that you get that kind of like alternating size. And then it kind of just goes in like a spiral pattern so that it looks like it goes all the way around the cup, like that it's spinning and all of that stuff. And then I ended up doing the top too. Hopefully, can you guys see? So I did the top and I kind of just followed the pattern from here, from this side. I did it that way so that it kind of looked like it was like spinning around the top side of it too. So you don't have to do the top side. Really just whatever you want to do. But I tried to just follow the pattern that was right here and just took it up that way. So if there was pink here and a 20, then the one above it would be the same order as the pattern. And I put a 10 there. And then you just follow the same pattern. And because there's like on the top of this, you might not be able to see it on the camera. There is like little lines right here. And I just tried to keep it in that little triangle, I guess. So the triangle was here. I was trying to continue the pattern that way and only working up to that line. And then when I got done with that, then I'd go to the next side, continue the same pattern and only work it in that triangle and then keep going the same way. I did mess it up on one of the sides. I put the 10s on the wrong side, but it still looks fine. I think it was this one. I put the 10s on the wrong side of the pattern. And I was already done. I wasn't about to go back and like redo it. So you can do that too. I just tried to make it look like it was kind of like twisting around the top. It's kind of like what it looked like. So that is what I did to the top of it. Hi, Miss Kristen. How are you? Miss Regina, how are you? Tiffany, girl, where have you been? How's the babies? So what was I going to do? Oh, I need to do this. I'll need to do this. And it was funny because somebody else posted in the group that they were doing these, that they got them from a store somewhere. And I was like, oh, that's cool. We did those in this month's Bling Box. So let's see. Let's do this. Wait, didn't we have? This is the mix that was in this month's box. It is called Wildflowers. It's along the same color pattern, like color scheme, colorway, whatever you want to call it, of the colors from the main box. So yeah, right. On TikTok, it says, invite Alex Earl to join your live. I highly doubt that that is Alex Earl. Isn't she on like Dancing with the Stars or something? I highly doubt she's trying to hop on little old me's TikTok live to talk about rhinestones. All right, so I'm going to sand this a little bit. So are you guys, I think almost everybody that I have seen on so far, all of you guys have gotten the collab box, right? Are you guys excited? Have you seen, I did do spoilers this month, which I don't usually do, to show you guys everything that is going to be in the box. Did you guys see them? What are you excited about? I think that I have done, I did an example for almost everything that was in the box. I have like 2 more projects left to do. My goal was to try to get 1 done so that you guys at least had something to look at as an example to see what it should look like when it is done. Now, there is enough rhinestones in the box that you do not have to do the same pattern, the same like color order that I do them in. You can switch it up a little bit. Shoot, I don't think, oh wait, I do have. I don't have a paper towel. Teresa says she's so excited. Tiffany is excited. Busy with since school started. Oh, I bet. Julia's trying not to look at the spoilers. She wanted to be surprised. I love it. I love it that you don't want to know what's in there. But believe me, Julia, like this is the box to get. You're going to be so busy. You're going to be so busy blinging. You might be blinging until Christmas. I won't tell you if there's any purples. We'll let you be surprised. All right, so I sanded this, and this is just the alcohol pad. I didn't have a paper towel right here. I'm not going to do, I'll do the top part, but not this part. I'm not going to rhinestone in there so that it can still work. I'll probably do that part too, but let's just work on the top for now. Actually, no, you know what? Isn't there, I'm going to do crystal 20s and 10s, and let's do this bottom part. Let's do this bottom part in the mix. Let's do the bottom in the mix, and then I'll do the top in 20s with crystal. I feel lost. I don't have my paper towel. I normally have like a paper towel. Let's see. I'll just use scrap paper. Sorry, I'm looking at this stuff on TikTok. Like, is that like that's like a thing on TikTok? You just, random people just try to join your live? Is that what happens? I've seen the ones where like people get together and then like them and their friends all kind of like rhinestone together, which looks fun. I think I could do that. We could all like rhinestone stuff together. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure everybody can see here. All right, let's do this. So I like to do, when I'm doing scatter, I like to do my outline first, just so that it looks clean. And then I will work in the centers. But Tiffany says she's excited for the collab with Gabe and Gemifly. Yes, I love Gabe's work. The fill pattern that he is kind of like known for, and his shoes are just like spectacular. Really clean work, really creative. I love his stuff. I think, I forget how long ago it was, but he had did a tutorial with us a while ago about rhinestoning shoes. Goodness, that was probably over a year ago. And I'm pretty sure that that's still like recorded. I think that's on our YouTube channel. So since he has his new like formula of glue out, we needed a glue like that for one of the items in the box. So I was super excited when we were able to figure out a way to have him also be a part of the box. And then he's going to hop on a tutorial with us too, which is super exciting. I think that's one of the things that I'm most excited about, is having everybody else join us on the lives. Because like, it's been quite some time since I've had like co-hosts on the live with us. Usually I just do them like every week. So being able to like add or invite other people into the live and like have the other brands and companies be a part of the box was really like special for me too, you know, because not only am I helping like promote Bling Your Things, but we're helping promote these other companies and brands, and you know, make our flows like getting on like the bigger side, that they're like more well known. But most everybody else that is in the box, we're all kind of just like small businesses working together, that we all have like products that are complementary of each other. So that's super fun. and then helping you guys see or learn about brands and companies that you might not necessarily have known about. That's exciting too, bringing awareness to them. So I think all around the whole thing and the concept is like super fun and exciting. And yeah, I will say it has been a lot of work. It has done a lot of work getting everything together. We've been working on it for like literally months. I probably started working on this and reaching out to people well over 6 months ago. But now that it is all like coming together, they're getting packed, they're getting ready to be shipped, like that makes it all worth it. So I hope you guys love them. I know you're gonna love them. I don't need to say hope. But yeah, I can't wait for you guys to join us on the lives and work on everything together. Meet the other people. See all the stuff when you all are done. It's going to be so exciting. Everybody is literally going to be blinging for days. There's some days during that week where I'm doing 2 tutorials in the same day. So I think there's 3 days I'm doing 2 tutorials. So that's 6, 7, 8. So I'll be doing a total of 8 to 9 hours of tutorials during that week. So you guys will have plenty of stuff to watch and learn from, which is like awesome. Oh, I think I'm going to have to end the live on TikTok because my battery is about to die. So if you want to continue watching the live, I'll just let it go until it dies. But if TikTok dies, you're going to have to come join us over on YouTube. I only have 2% left on my battery on TikTok. So sorry, guys. I always try to keep adding in TikTok and then like something always goes wrong. It's like crazy. There's something about it. It's like, no, you cannot go live on TikTok. YouTube is where you're supposed to be. But what are y'all doing for Halloween? Is anybody dressing up? Who's got the kiddos? You take your kiddos out trick-or-treating? Mine is off to college now, so there's no trick-or-treating here. And we live next to a cemetery, so no kids come trick-or-treating down our road. Really, even my old neighborhood that I lived in a couple years ago, nobody came trick-or-treating in that neighborhood either. Which is weird. Tiffany, do you dress up with your kids, with your kiddos? Or Julia, do you dress up your doggies? I used to dress up my pug. She would have I always have these like little hoodies and stuff for her. You're going to be a pirate. Regina, it's your birthday? Well, dang, happy birthday. And you're going to play bingo? Hot dog. I hope you win for your birthday on Halloween. Yeah, my son, his birthday was on Monday. He was supposed to be born on Halloween, but he came a couple days early. So happy early birthday. Oh, you know what I should have did? So one thing that you can do too when you are working on an item that is clear, that one might be a little dark. I have all these Sharpies. I bought like a multicolor pack of Sharpies, and these come in handy for projects like this. And I should have did this on the whole thing. Tiffany, yours on the 23rd? No way. No way. So my birthday is June 23rd, and there's always something about like I don't know. Do you find that like a lot of people you meet and like a lot of their birthdays are all like the same number? Like my dad's birthday is also on the 23rd. But happy birthday to you too. Julia is spoiling her doggies. I am going to color this to help blend in the background. And actually, this one is a little too light. Let's go with pink. This one's a little bit darker. There we go. I should have did this before I started. We'll get there. So if you want to help blend or see less of the gaps between your stones, whatever item you are working on, if it is feasible, you can color the background with something like a Sharpie, other markers. You can add glitter or mica powder and mix it in with your glue. Like if you're using fusion tack, you could mix it in. You could mix in, because we're going to use the blunt tip, I would recommend mica powder over glitter if you're going to use the blunt tip to apply. But you can mix that in with your glue, and then your glue will be the same color as your stones, and it will help blend in the appearance of gaps in between your rhinestones. So I'll do the other sides. I want to sand it first before I do that. So all right. That is better. All right, I'm just going to finish the sides of this. So yeah, I think I'm going to ship out those Forever Frosted collab boxes on Tuesday. I may ship them out on Monday. But they're coming, and they're coming soon, and I'm so excited. I can't wait for you guys to get them, and we do them all together. 8 hours of blinging that whole week. It's going to be so fun. And then I also did, working with that project on MakerFlow, I sat down with them for a blog post to talk about things that you can do to help promote yourself and your business if you're trying to do like bedazzling services to make income. So if you haven't read that, you can find the link to it in the Facebook group, or you can go directly to MakerFlow's website and find that. And the live that we did, I had to skip last week. The live that we did the week before that, we talked about one of the like top questions I see from people, and that's like how to price your products. How do you know how much to charge? Because rhinestoning isn't something where you can just simply say, oh, I'm going to charge the person 3 times my cost. I'm going to, that's usually like the quick and dirty way to like calculate what you're going to charge someone for an item. Because rhinestoning takes many hours to complete. You have to look at it in a different way. And I tell people the quick and dirty for me is at minimum, I have to charge $25 an hour. And that's for like a 1-color, super simple honeycomb fill design. If you're doing something else where you're adding like a name, you're working with tiny rhinestones, a lot of detail, the price is going to go up. Not only is it going to take more product to finish, but it's going to take me a heck of a lot more time to finish as well. So, but yeah, if you want to know more about that, like how to calculate what you should be charging, go to our YouTube channel and go to the last live. Go to the live section and then check out that last video. I hope some will be after 4. So the schedule that we're going to do, what time zone are you in, Julia? So I'm in Eastern time zone. So I am like ahead of probably most of the world. Here's what we have so far too. So I'm kind of just doing the outline. All right, so now I'm just going to fill in the rest of this. So the first tutorial that I'm doing that Monday is going to start at 4 o'clock. All of them are going to be an hour. It's going to start at 4 and go to 5. And then I will do another one. I try to keep it kind of like the same time that we do the Thursday live. So then there will be another one at 7 o'clock on Monday. And then Tuesday, MakerFlow is going to join us along with Gabe from Gemifly. The first one is at 2. That time worked best for MakerFlow because that's the time that they normally do their weekly lives. And that evening, that one will be at 7. And that one Gabe is going to join us for. Then, let's see. Ooh, Wednesday, I don't remember if it is 2 that day. I think Renee is joining us at 2 o'clock that day. And then Thursday. Oh, goodness. I don't remember. I'd have to go look. There's 3 days that there's 2 during the week or 2 during the day. one in the afternoon and one in the evening. And then there's 2 days that there's only one. But if you miss them, you will be able to watch the replay right away. And then if you missed it earlier too, if you are not able to join live and you have questions, you can post them on that video, and I'm going to try to like stay up to date on responding for like that first week, responding to questions. Or you can go over to the Facebook group and ask your questions there as well. So don't feel like if you can't join the live that if you have questions, you won't be able to that you won't be able to ask your questions. So yeah, I know everybody won't be able to join us during the day. But for some of the people, you know, they only work like 8 to 5. They work like when the rest of us are working. So coming on during the day was like during their work day. I think my tip is clogged. Great. I have to get another one. 1 second. Do. So, yeah. What else are you guys up to? Any good shows y'all are watching? I don't really watch a lot of TV. I'm probably one of those like weird people that I can just like sit in silence all day and be perfectly content. I think my brain works too much. But I have been trying to watch more TV or like thinking about it, but I don't know what to watch. So y'all should tell me what you're watching. Like, what should I watch? If I was to go watch a series so that I can like binge watch it, like what should I go watch? What are y'all watching? I think I've watched more Dancing with the Stars than I care to admit. Anyway, are y'all watching that? Do you guys, if you are watching Dancing with the Stars, are you cheering for anyone? Do you hope anyone wins? Like, Robert Irwin is really good. I mean, honestly, at this point, they're all really good. Teresa says, what platforms do you have? Netflix, Hulu? Okay, so that is the thing, right? I don't know what all we have because I don't watch it, but the couple times that I have been like, oh, I want to watch the show, but it's only on Netflix or it's only on Amazon Prime, my boyfriend's been able to put it on. So I think we have Netflix, Prime. I don't know about Hulu. We definitely have cable in all of the cable channels. But if I need to get something, I don't mind doing that. Like if I need to subscribe to something to watch it, I don't mind doing that. Just like I need, since like my son is at college now, I feel like all I do is work, clean, rhinestone, and walk the dog. And then occasionally go hang out with my friends. Which I probably need to do more of. So you tell me what I need and I will go get it. So let's see, with scatter fill, there's like no wrong way to do this. You're literally just taking the rhinestones and putting them in a random order. I try to like make sure that I'm like mixing up the colors. I'm not putting too many of the same color like right next to each other. Not putting too many of the same size right next to each other. You're just trying to create like a good mix, a good, I don't know, disorganized organization, I guess, of how you're putting your stones. But don't feel like when you're putting them down that you're like doing it wrong. It's one of those things that you just have to like trust the process, that however you put them on here, it is going to look good when you are done. So if you're doing it and you're like, oh my God, I don't like this, it doesn't look that great, I promise you, keep going, keep putting the stones, keep working at it, and then you will find out that when you're done, it looks really good. And you'll kind of find like a groove that works for you on like looking at the stones and being able to kind of see like what sizes are going to fit with the area that you're working on. So that is what we have so far. I think I'm going like the opposite way. Do, 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 do. The other way that you can kind of do scatter is sometimes I will just do, like, I'll put a dot for glue and random, in like a random order. So let's try this. Let me show you. So this mix has a lot more SS20s and 16s than small ones. So I'm going to do the 20s first and just kind of randomly put these where I put my glue dots. And just do like random colors. Grab a few 16s in there. And doing it this way for some people is faster. They find that they are able to do like the fill-in work a little bit faster than like kind of building off of what you're working on. So I have a lot of the larger ones in there. And let's do this one over here. And then after you get those done, then you just kind of go back and do more glue dots around them. Robin, I don't put anything. So Robin asked, do I put anything on the tip of the syringe when I'm done working, or kind of like to save it for later? So I don't. There's a couple things that you can do to be able to reuse the syringe tip more than once. If you're using the 20 gauge ones, which is the pink ones, you can get, I always have this like in my, I kind of just always stick it in here, like in my mat, just a pin, like a push pin or like a sewing pin, right? And these fit, as long as you get the right size, they fit right in here. So you can take this, if the glue dries up, you can take this. I always take it off, right? And then you can kind of like ream the glue out from the inside. Don't do it from the outside in. You're going to push that dried glue in, like into your syringe. You want to push it out. So see, I got it like all over myself now. You can do that to kind of like ream out the 20 gauge blunt tips. The 18 gauge is a little bit bigger, so you could still do it with that. The other thing you can do is clean it out after you're done using it. And then the way to do that is to either, you don't want to have any glue in here when you're done. You could put it back in the bottle. I don't like to do that. So most times, honestly, I just leave it in there. But if you have another syringe, an empty one, you can put like hot water in there. And when you're done using it and you're going to put it up, then put hot water in that other syringe and flush it, and then put the clean one back on. Like, take your other syringe, put hot water in it, flush the glue out of the needle, and then put this needle back on your syringe if it still has glue in it. But obviously don't push the glue back out. That will kind of help seal it up a little bit, and then you'll be able to use that syringe again the next time you're ready to use it. But if you have it like where, sometimes mine get clogged because I tend to like push, and I'll like push glue up there when it's like starting to dry. And then it gets clogged up a little bit. So if you have those pins, the push pins, you can kind of like ream the glue back out the end. So hopefully you can try that. Hopefully that works for you. They do have like little black caps that you can put on the end of the blunt tips, but I honestly don't use them. Another thing that you could try, it works for some people, but not always, it just depends, is when you're done, you could like squeeze out a little bit of glue so that you kind of give yourself like if you squeezed out a little bit like that, right? And then it dries. When it dries and you're able to like, you'll be able to grab it and then pull out that whole plug. But it doesn't always work. Like sometimes it breaks and you're still going to need to like ream that part out. So honestly, reaming it or flushing it is probably the better thing to do. Any other questions that I can help you all with? Let's see. Ooh, we're like right at an hour. Can I get this done really quick? Let's go. Shannon, you're yakking too much. Let's get her done. I think it was Teresa who posted in the group. She was like, I'm not doing anything Halloween. I'm just trying to get all my bling boxes done. Same, girl, same. I always end up like starting it with you guys when we do the unboxing. And then I work on it during that hour, and then I never find the time to get back to it. And then by that time, by the next week, it's time to work on something else. So I feel ya. We're almost done though. We'll get there. We're blazing right along. And my little pug, Pookie, your bling mascot, is over here dancing around telling me that I forgot her treat before I started. So I gotta hurry up or she is not going to be happy. She's like, you forgot about me. Try to do some bigger ones so it goes faster. What else y'all got going on? So, did anybody suggest a TV show? Like a show, a movie? Or y'all like me, you don't really watch TV? I feel like I'm using all the grains. Oh, come on, that one went sideways on me. Can we do it? We're almost done. So close. Point on Netflix was Kate Hudson. And the season of running. You listen to it while you do it? Okay. Okay, understood, understood. See, I can't say I'm a fan of the start big, go small, because then I find that, like, I'm searching for the small ones. So kind of just doing it as I go, like working in like sections works better for me. But I guess it depends upon the project too. It really just depends. So let's see. Do I got a couple other tiny ones in here? I know I do. I know I do. I know I do. Right there. There we go. All right, there is that. There's that. And then I'm going to use from the rest of the Mix of the Month pack, I'm going to put the, right, there was Crystal. Or maybe it's from the Bling Box. I'm going to use the Crystal 20s and 10s. I'll use the 20s and the 10s on the top part. That is what I shall do. So I will finish that. Hopefully, I will try to do it this evening and show you all tomorrow. Tomorrow. This is the other thing I had to finish. Our little post-it note holder. I got like maybe just over half done. I gotta finish this too. Priorities. So yes, that is it. We shall call it for this evening. Yeah, you see my hair? It's like sticking straight out to the side all day. Anyway, I think it's because I stick it behind my ear. So yeah, I will see you guys. Let's see. Calendar. I need the calendar. Yeah, so next week, I'm either going to ship the boxes Tuesday, possibly Monday, and then we should still have the live on Thursday like normal, and then the collab box lives will start the following Monday, and then we will have them all week. So you guys will get stuck with me all week teaching you how to rhinestone 7 different projects. It's going to be super fun, especially with the other companies joining us. Some of them haven't rhinestone before either, so that is going to be fun. But yes, if you haven't gotten a collab box, go grab one. There's less than 20 left. And if they don't sell out by the time I ship them, they will sell out shortly after. So don't wait. We are having the sale, the flash sale on the website that is 15% off, no code needed. But if you want to save an extra 10%, if you know any one of our ambassadors, go grab one of their codes and you can stack their code for an additional 10% off. If you don't know one of them, go join the Facebook group and search around a little bit and you will be able to find one. But yeah, other than that, the boxes will go out Tuesday. I'm going to say Tuesday, but I might ship them Monday because I want to make sure that everybody gets them by the following Monday. So you have everything for the lives. So Monday or Tuesday is when they will ship. But other than that, thank you guys, as always, for joining me for our tutorials. And I can't wait for you guys to get the boxes in your hands, get everything, and get started. And like I said, this is literally the biggest box that I've ever done. I ship them out to some of our ambassadors and the other companies so that they have them for the tutorials. And guys, these boxes weigh 4 pounds. Like, they weigh there's 4 pounds of stuff. So they're super heavy. There's a ton of stuff in there, ton of supplies, ton of projects, and I know you guys are going to love them and have so much fun. So anyway, I will see you all next Thursday. Good night.